now Bob Arum is saying that Tyson Fury versus Zhang is near completion. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christians get notifications. We gonna live or drop the video. So now he's saying that Zhang and Fury's new completion. Andy Ruiz is going out here saying that the fight versus Tyson Fury was done for July 22nd. Frank Warren said it wasn't true, and obviously Frank Warren knew a little bit if this is true, more than Andy Ruiz, excuse me. So I don't know if Andy's situation with his wife scared him away. Knowing Frank and Bob, for the most part, Andy Ruiz took a better deal. Zhang was a cheaper opponent and an easier opponent. I was telling Tom the other day, Andy Ruiz can upset Tyson Fury, man. And people don't want to believe me, but he could. Tyson Fury can't see them punches coming from somebody that's shorter than him. I keep telling people that. He can't see the punches. And then he couldn't out-muscle Andy Ruiz, because Andy Ruiz is the low man, and he's just as big as Tyson Fury. Andy Ruiz in and out, and his combination punches will cause problems for Fury, I believe. And I just think, they got matchmakers at Queensberry Promotions, Frank Warren joint. They got matchmakers with Bob Arum and the whole nine. They see what I see. That was too dangerous. Zhang is easy money. And Zhang then built the name too. So to me, for me, it was too simple not to make. It was 1 + 1. What's that song? The game, Spider Low, love and trick. It was on Madden, and the game was like, you the reason niggas hit mute when they play Madden. I was crying. But yeah, man. Shit. I ain't mad at it. If the report is true that he could be getting $90 million for that he can be getting $90 million to take on, Usyk in a UAE over there in Saudi Arabia. Hell yeah, man. Take the biggest name opponent for the less risk. And Zhang is not a risk. Just because what Zhang did to Joe Joyce, that don't mean he a good heavyweight. Now, I feel like he beat Filip Hrgović. No doubt in my mind, he beat Filip Hrgović. So we can end that debate right now. He whooped his ass. But then again, Zhang ain't got conditioning. He an older fighter. It'd be nice to see Tyson Fury go over to China. To be real, that'd kind of be nice to see him go head over to China. I'm pretty sure the Chinese government will make it worth his while, but in that quick turnaround with them making this fight, it's probably too quick to make that fight. See what I'm saying? It's probably probably not enough time for an event. But I think he'll maximize his revenue by going to China and fighting Zhang. You are a world champion, but yeah, they gonna bring him to the UK, and it's a cash grab. It's a tune-up fight. Andy Ruiz was a real fight, and they knew it, and they fucking knew it. And I don't blame them. If I had $90 million, I ain't gonna gamble. Zhang don't have a gas tank. Worst case scenario, Tyson Fury stepping up in the late rounds to get him the fuck up out of there. And Tyson, he got a chance because he can punch. That I can't say. Because, to me, Tyson Fury ain't took a real punch since he fought Deontay Wilder. So, yeah, he ain't took a real punch since he fought Wilder. So, you don't know if him or Wilder punch resistance still there. That's why I say, man, AJ got a chance. That's exactly why I say Anthony Joshua got a chance. AJ punch resistance been gone. Not AJ, but Wilder or Fury's punch resistance could be gone. You just never know. Heavyweights age different because they ain't got to cut no weight, but we just gotta, we gotta wait and see. But yeah, man, shit, they smart. Go make that Zhang fight. Fuck, I go fuck with Andy Ruiz for. And then I gotta deal with the PR questions. I know boxing don't give a fuck about what's going on with his wife, and what it sound like to me is, he cheated and she bitter. I always tell you in that video, man, Some real shit in that video I told y'all. People talk about it's hard to get with women. You know, some people got difficulty talking to women or got difficulty handling rejection. Dude, it's harder to get rid of a woman. It is. When you want to get rid of it, they really think they the bosses though. In the judicial system, the American government make them feel like they're the bosses. Once you get married, you have kids, then they have more and more leverage, even if you got money and don't got money. And then they got the power of crying and, you know, birthing the kid, and the kid believe them and shit, no matter what you say. And then they get with you years later and hear your side of the story if they want to. But it's harder getting rid of a woman, you know, than getting her. I mean, niggas fuck, you know, just by buying a chick something, dog. Like, you fuck a chick for, you know, just buy her something. You could just hit it if you want to. You could just spit game. I seen niggas get a chick at the liquor store counter, you know, and they just get in their car and just she truck. I mean, it's not nothing to them. Even a bad bitch ain't shit to them. They all want money. You just act like you got money and they attracted to that. You know, and the one thing about it is they always looking to upgrade in some shape, form, or fashion. Women cheat more than men, and that's what motherfuckers don't really understand. And she just hurt. When you hurt a woman, they want to go for the jugular. That's just what it is. And she hurt, and she want to just smear his name and fuck up her money, fuck up his money. They do that, bro. I experienced that growing up with my mom. One day I got in trouble. Well, one day it was an honest mistake this time. And I was looking for, I told her the wrong time for parent-teacher conference, and I went to school far out. We drove out there. They said, well, it's over with. She thought I did it on purpose. She said, I'll kill you and me, and started driving crazy. I'm like, bruh, it's one thing about women. When you piss them off, especially black women, all they see is red. Latino women too, all they see is red. They gonna fuck your shit up and they shit up. And then they willing to deal with the consequences down the line, because it's always programs and people willing to help women. So that's one thing you kind of really got to think about too. And I stress this shit all the time with women. Temperament, bro. It's the most underrated thing about a woman. And one of the reasons a lot of dudes prefer, the ones that do prefer to fuck with older women, they done already been groomed. No matter, they say, well, you know, they're not as pure as 25-year-old women or whatever. What niggas like Andrew Tate don't tell you about that is that they haven't learned to control their emotions in no shape, form, or fashion. So they want to bust your windows out, punch you. They want to resort to violence faster. You know what I'm saying? They want to resort to violence faster. But the older woman, cool, temperament cool. She might get you back. It might be in a methodical way. You may or may not know. But they have their advantages too. Emotions control. But I tell y'all, man, when a woman, man, most underrated is temperament. When you get her mad and she don't bust your shit or punch you or want to stab you or no shit like that, or, you know, she know how to control her anger. And the same thing for dudes. It take time to learn how to control your anger. Right now, you can be a cool, calm, young nigga, 16, 17. But a bitch learn how to push your buttons like nobody else know how to press your buttons. And you find out what you could be capable of, or are capable of. You gotta control those emotions, bro. Yep, you'll learn to control those emotions. Why would you be parked in the middle of the fucking parking lot? I tell you, dog, black people, bro. That motherfucker just left his car and parked in the middle of the parking lot, like, bro. You know, but hey. And I be trying to figure out, like, where these niggas be parking at. So my barber got a new barbershop and shit. But yeah, it's all about temperament and shit, bro. Woman, you get a chick with a good temperament, cool. They honestly care about you and shit. But when you hurt a woman, and she find out, and she gonna find out because they investigators, or even she find out years later, they gonna wanna. And that's probably another reason they don't really want to fuck with Andy too. That's probably another reason why they don't want to fuck with Andy as well. Is because the situation in the PR we're dealing with people want to know about his story, and he get a fight and it blow up even bigger. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? So man, we'll figure it out. when you make those decisions and shit, and you got kids, or you with a woman he ain't married to, or you got kids, you with a woman, or whatever the situation may be, you know, you decide to get married, bro, you gotta understand. You gonna go out, if you still wanna go out there and cheat and do shit like that, you gotta understand too. You gotta know what she capable of. You know, once you lock yourself in with kids and marriage, especially together, you want to, you know, unless you willing just to, you know, pay the alimony, pay the child support, and just deal with the bullshit, get it over with, and then, you know, rebuild your life. It's like a bankruptcy. You know, or if you in it and you care about your kids, you care about your relationship, you could do the right thing in a marriage. And she still not be happy and still be complaining and still be nagging and still want that outside dick. What juvenile outside dick keep them hoes sick like ugh. They still do that shit, bro. To me, it's just putting too much trust in another human being in a system that's set up against you. So you gotta find the right person. You know, because you don't want to grow old, a single nigga, like, and just by yourself, an old dude, and just fucking with the 20, 25-year-old, 30-year-old woman, 56. I might want to do that shit, bro, for real. So, you know, just be prepared, bro, you know. But hey, it is what it is. Big Bang Zang, Tyson Fury, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.